Alright guys, welcome back to another knife and glove video where today we're going to be taking a look at 10 combos that come in under $400. With this, they're going to be between $300 and $400. If you're looking for anything below 300, we have two videos posted that we linked down below where they're under 200 and under 300. Now as we get into it, we'll talk about today's giveaway, which is actually going to be a M4A1S leaded glass. It's going to be in factory new. It comes with 4 Fanatic colors on it, which is honestly kind of nice. Intro requirements for this are the same as always. Please make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and then leave a comment down below of your favorite combo from this video, and the winner will be picked on Discord and announced on Discord in a few days' time. Now, if you'd like to see these lovely giveaways continue, then please check out today's sponsor, Skinport. Skinport is the best marketplace to buy and sell your Counter-Strike skins. Whether you're looking for some budget gems or skins that you can flex to your mates, with over 1 million skins available on Skinport, they have everything you need and more. For example, this factory new StatTrack Empress is available on Skinport for 26% cheaper than you'd find on the Steam market.
I'll make that deal.
On Skinport, you'll find 0 buyer fees. For those selling skins, the fees start from 2%. Payouts are going to be sent in your local currency, and Skinport has a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot from over 23,000 reviews, making it a trusted marketplace for you. For more details, check the link in the video description or pinned comment, and thank you to Skinport for sponsoring today's video. Now, combination number 1 for me is going to be a pair of big game gloves in Battle Scarred, which are about $125, and then an Ursus knife Tiger Tooth in factory new for about $255. Now, there are other Tiger Tooth knives you could go for, like a Huntsman, like a Falchion, stuff like that, but I quite like the unique animations of the Ursus, and, you know, these gloves cover most of the not so nice handle, and it kind of actually pairs in a little bit, so overall, this combo is $380, and I think if you're wanting like an orange loadout, this is a absolute baller place to start, especially if you've got like a T-side agent like this with a bit of gold on the wrist too. This is a fantastic combo. Now, the second combination is actually going to be very similar, because we're going to have Battle Scarred Scarlet Shama gloves. They're sports gloves as well. These are 140, so a little bit more expensive than the big games. And then the knife is going to be a paracord in Slaughter in Minware, which is actually the first knife I actually bought last year on Counter-Strike. So this combo is, at the time, what I was working towards, and it's about $387 in total. I think the actual paracord blade itself looks super cool. The only issue with the knife is this animation. The draw animation is a little lackluster unless you get the rare one where it tosses it from side to side. But normal animations, honestly, for me, are pretty cool across the board. This looks like a really nice red combo, if I'm honest. Now, if we tone it back from those nice bright colors, you can actually do a sort of subdued green combo really nicely. And this, obviously, it's not as bright, it's not as flashy, but these are some minimal wear specialist gloves in Forest DD Pat. These are $181, and then it's a skeleton knife Forest DD Pat, also minware, $202. And if I'm being honest, like if you're saying you want a knife that has animations, which this does, and you want like a higher quality pair of gloves, and obviously a minware, these look absolutely fantastic. I just want to get the animation real quick for the skeleton knife if I can. There you go. With that animation for a draw animation, the fact it spins like this, all of this for $384, I think looks sick. Now, for combo 4, I went a little bit different. We're actually going to get some Moto Glove Smoke out here for $125 in field tested. And yes, we're continuing with the skeleton knife, this time Urban Mast in minimal wear. For about $250 you can get this for. So this is a $375 combo. And honestly, I am quite interested in this as a combo to have, because these gloves are really good for neutral loadouts. Like you see here, with my AK, it looks good. With my Deagle, not perfect, but doesn't clash. Like with my Gale, for example, also looks fine. Even the op, it doesn't like sort of clash against it, so it's still nice across the board. And then obviously the knife has nice animations, and it just blends in well with those sort of white parts of the smokeout. So yeah, I really like this one. Now, this one is very similar to the combo I have right now. It's going to be some hand wrap overprints in Well Worn with a Phase 3 Gamma Doppler knife. Now, I have a Huntsman Gamma Doppler Phase 3, and I have the gloves in field test rather than Well Worn. But this still looks absolutely insane for a $396 combo. The Phase 3 gets the blue and the green in it, which works really nicely with the color of the overprints, which you can see. Obviously, overprints are pattern-based, so you want to get as much of the bright blue as possible. Gut knife animations are the same as the Huntsman, so the draw animation, like if you're in a fight and then pull the knife out at the end as you run the round, it's going to look clean. Only downside is the brown handle, but overall, to get a Gamma Doppler Phase 3 and an absolute stunning pair of gloves, I am a huge fan of this one.
For this one, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not the biggest fan of the blood pressure gloves, but I like what you can do with them for Crimson Web because the shades of red are like the closest you're going to get in the game. Now, both these items are field tested. The gloves are about $130. The knife's about about 231. So this is about a $360 combo. But if you're going for a red loadout, this can actually look pretty damn good. I must say, the blood pressures look better in Counter-Strike 2 compared to CSGO. And this field-tested knife gets a little bit of marking on it, but it's not too bad in the grand scheme, and it's kind of a sick blade to have. So yeah, definitely one for you guys with red loadouts to keep an eye on. Now, we did something similar to this one in the $300 video, but we have elevated it here because we can get these Lunar Weaves field tested. These are driver gloves, so they are going to score in the knuckles, like you can see, but you're actually going to be able to pair it with a Talon knife and Night Stripe. So I paired it with a Night previously, which works just a little bit better, but Night Stripe to get the Talon with the Talon animations. Gloves are about $105. The knife's going to be about $270. You're talking about $371 to get this combination. So you've got a knife that just has a really nice animations. You've got the spinny one, the draw animation, if you get it at some point, it has a unique one of those as well. So yeah, this, if you're after like a blue loadout that's not got polygons or overprints, keep this in mind. Now, this combo I like if you want a bright knife but don't want the gloves to clash with other skins, because we're gonna have the sport gloves Nox. These are well worn and just over 200, but these guys got an upgrade recently, and honestly, I'm a big fan of the upgrade. And then the knife is going to be a flip knife autotronic, so it's going to shine like really well against these Nox. You see the black bottom looks really good. You actually see the patterns on the Nox now as well. And then the blade gets this nice silver and red on it. You could go for a different autotronic if you want to, but I thought the Falchion to get some animations in there. Obviously, it's got the rare inspect as well, like this. And then just the spinning animations is kind of cool. An old faithful combo for me is always the yellow bandits with the lore. Yes, they're yellow, but the top of the gloves are actually this sort of gold color. So it works out really well with a lore knife. I went for the Huntsman here. The Huntsman doesn't get quite as many markings down it, but I think the Huntsman blade looks incredibly mean. That's why I've got a Gamma Doppler version. And then just this, just so nice. The draw animation is good. Obviously, the inspect lacks a little bit. But yeah, overall, this is like a $394 combo. I'd probably still prefer like one of the first 5 combos we did over this. But if you're in the market for like a yellow or gold loadout, this is definitely worth considering. And then we finish it off with a nice neutral pair of gloves. They're going to be the unhinged minimal wear. They're about $92. But then for $250, actually under $250, we're going to get a marble fade. But it's going to be a Bowie knife, which I know straight away some people will be like, oh man, it sucks because I only see one hand of the gloves I've bought. That's kind of why I've spent under $100 on the gloves, because there's no point, like obviously if you go to a higher budget and you're spending like $800, there would be no point spending $400 on gloves, then $400 on the knife, and only seeing one hand, right? But when you're paying like under $100 for the gloves, and these look really nice, and then you still get this crazy big blade, right, that has a really nice like animation for draw, and inspect animation as well. The lighting effects are crazy good on it. And then you can use this with any skin, like any other skins in the game, because they're not going to clash, right? Like, it all looks good across the board. This combo is actually one of the cheapest at $340. Absolutely insane, in my opinion. Obviously, Bowies aren't for everyone, but I definitely think there's some appreciation for Bowies out there that needs to be had. And I'm going to end it there, guys. We have 10 combos, all under $400. We don't need any buffer this time to go over it. I hope you enjoyed them. I love making videos like this because it's a nice showcase. And I know, don't get me wrong, $400 is a lot of money, right? But like, if you said to people you could get like a fade, for example, a marble fade knife and glove combo for under 400, sometimes they kind of scoff at it. They think you're going to be stuck with like a Navajo nice and racing green gloves kind of thing. So, you know, it is what it is. I really like these. Just to end it off, the giveaway, to remind you guys, it is going to be for the Emperor A1S Leaded Glass. I have one of these myself. I really like it. I've got a nice one-of-one craft on it. This comes with 4 Fnatic hollows on it. Entry requirements, like I said at the start, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then leave a comment down below of your favorite knife and glove combo from today's video. And then make sure you're in the Discord, because that's where the winners will be announced. And then thank you again to Skinport for sponsoring today's video. They're the reason we can keep doing these giveaways for you guys. So please check out their link in the top of the description and go check it out for buying and selling your CS2 skins. I said that one, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.